and we'll do that as well. Okay, right, we are live. We are live properly now. And we have trains running. Ha ha! Two out of 2 there. Alright, watch this. Nope. Laugh. Anyway, we are here, we are live. Kambawa. Yes. Kambawa. Right. I'm trying to look around to see if I can spot a lightning cable. Hopefully we don't need it because the phone has been on charge today, unlike yesterday. Kambawa, Jake. How are you? Season's greetings and all that. I'm here with you. I'm just also looking for a cable. Just on the off chance we might need it. But it's not a cable! London! Oh dear. Anyway, how is everyone? Just let me pop a link over to Anthony. He was in the other one early. I was going out link over to him on this one. Oh, so frustrating. Oh, he's here! Oh, Kambawa Anthony! Welcome, sir. So annoying that was. So annoying. Had it all set up and ready and, ready to go, and it's just like... yeah. Things I can't catch a break sometimes on these things. Oh well, it could be worse, it could be raining. What's that? It is? Oh, okay. So how are you, Anthony, as well? Sorry I missed your stream the weekend. I was going to try watch Saturday night. I was there Friday, enjoyed the trains running then. And I see there's a new Matt Clark to watch as well. Excellent. Alright, let's put this here. Yeah, just, actually, I'll be honest, I was flat out. I'll be honest. Honesty is best policy, and I was flat out. Full of intentions to watch it, but, yeah, this is really egotistical here, isn't it? I've got this here, and I've got myself on there as well. I can see myself moving in both. Excellent. Well, I look forward to watching it, good sir. I do look forward to watching it. No, my weekend has mostly so far consisted of jumping on and off flight sim, and then make sure I've got this set up. And I was in town yesterday for most of the day. I've been building my Airfix P51 Mustang that I got from Duxford last weekend, and discovered upon starting the construction that Airfix have really made a real sort of cock up here with this one. You can't do it accurately as it comes out of the box, which is a real shame because the whole model goes together really beautifully otherwise. But the undercar on the Mustang on the ground, because hydraulic pressure when the engine's off, the hydraulic pressure is not there, and the doors underneath are open. Gravity pulls them open. Airfix have moulded them shut. So, okay, you think, I'll just do it in flight. It comes with a stand after all. It's like it's over there, so I keep pointing that way. It comes with a stand. I'll do it in flight. The rear doors and the gear are open. They're moulded open. And it even invites you to put the wheel in the back with the wheels up at the front. Why have you done this, Airfix? It means a newbie, a beginner, starts off with a kit that's wrong. Like, give them a fighting chance. If they get, join a group online or go, here, I've just got this model making thing, here's my first one, I look forward to doing more, that's leaving them wide open through no fault of their own, for someone to go, that's not right. So the thing to do is to actually chop the rear gear doors off and fill it. And just to prove the point, I went into town and I brought some kids modelling clay, and that is what I've used to fill the rear gear well. A bit of glue over the top, thin bit of glue over the top, and that's set solid. So it's not load bearing after all. But it's sort of, I've already started making a video. So I did a look at video in the style of all my other ones. But I'm gonna have the extra bit just sort of pointing these things out. But I wanted to sort of do it in. That's why I wanted my fix to be something that's accessible to a complete beginner still. And kids plasticine was the best thing I could find. You know, so yeah. Yes, indeed, Anthony. So, onto the trains, and thank you for the like. Thank you. So, just approaching you here, the two diesels. These are Class DD51. These diesels are a real mixed traffic locomotive of the Bo wheel configuration. Though, if you remember, Japanese locos tell you how many driving wheels they've got. So obviously D for diesel. D for 4 powered axles. There's that middle bogie does nothing. It just helps guide around the rails. Low weight bearing. Okay. And I think the 50 is in the power range of, I think it can achieve 75 kilometers an hour. I think that's where this one is on that one. Don't quote me on the top of my head. It's 65 something. These two are in a special livery. I was thinking about Christmas. I was thinking about the Polar Express, one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time. I'm sure we'll all agree. One of them. And one of the greatest Christmas stories of all time, of course, the book that came before. And, well, trains, heading on a big journey, sleeper trains. So these two are in the special livery for the Hokusei Sleeper. This is a very famous sleeping train in Japan. That's just the service you can see it pulling. It travels many, many miles. I believe this is the one they call the Blue Train. Can't think why. But over the years it's been hauled by steam engines, it's been hauled by electric, diesel power. Electric and diesel is very much the way it is done these days. Over the few sections of non-electrified line, that's when the DD51s take over. Most of the time it's EF81, or there is, and then we can run it as well if you would like. I do have an electric locomotive in the same livery. Is it this one here? The better be this one here. It's going to confuse you. Oh dear. Okay, let's take one back. Not at Christmas, you don't take all the stuff at Christmas. No, not that one. After all that. After all that. Oh, fun. Right. But, yes, there is actually now a dedicated locomotive, along with the two DD51s. There's 300 short. Yeah, there is. So we do have a rather large electric locomotive that can also pull this train if we so choose. Looking a bit suspiciously. Yes, it can. Good. So yeah, we can probably put that one on a bit later. Okay. So yes, the Hokusei Sleeper, and there it goes. This is the complete train formation. All models are by Kato. Very good, Anthony. Throw me. Konbawa and the hot dog pilot, or and the hot dog pilot Andy, as it may be. How are you, sir? So yes, the complete train is by Kato. The two locomotives you buy individually. They do double head this train. And yes, so that one said Christmas to be in that regard. And then of course thinking of the Polar Express, where it's a steam engine on blue coaches, isn't it? So here, coming from the other side, is D51 498, and the set of 12 series cars that are kept for excursion work now with this engine. Also C57 180 pulls them, and also C60 120. As well as the DD51, they have a DD51 as well that also pulls those trains, those cars. Blue was the standard passenger car livery for a time on JNI and JR. So this is a heritage set more, but the black steam engine, blue cars, that was my Polar Express nod, that one. Konbawa Muraman, how are you, sir? And Konbawa Hermitage Road, how are you? Indeed, the source is indeed blue. The source is indeed blue. So I'll just go over again. The two diesels are class DD51. They are pulling the Hokkaido sleeper. We do have an electric that will do it later. And on the inner track, it's D51 steam engine 282 with the 12 series excursion train. These are all Kato models, these ones. We could take the D51 off later and run a C61. Or we could actually run a completely different loco again. I need to stop looking at the last one around on sale. Well, that's entirely up to you and your wallet. Though, speaking of which, I get to do this week. Speaking of which, I've had a parcel arrive from Hobbylink Japan. Now, it did come properly wrapped. So these were ordered during the Black Friday sales, and they've only just arrived today. I decided to watch on YouTube. Excellent, excellent. I'm going to this train. It's called the Motor Express. I need that one. I need the Motor Express to come pick me up, take me to Santa's workshop, get them fixed. Job for good. Well, I'll listen to your voice while you then. So first up, we actually have something that crosses the divide a little bit. Last week we looked at some model kits. This week we have a model kit, but it's a train. So this is an AKB 48. It's a 2-car unit, and it's the safety. This lady is a mascot for the safety, rail safety, that sort of thing. And she's on the train. There's some other characters and that on the train. It's all about general safety, and they run something here, don't they? Safety Town, I think, with kids, where they teach them how to ring the emergency services and that, and what to do. That's the same sort of idea, but it's on a train. So it's an unmotorised kit, but my intention is to actually get this one motorised and get it running with lights and everything. So it's going to be a bit of a project, that one. But yes, I like the way it's reflecting. So, I should also have second daughter baking to Oh, excellent. The Breast Pump Express. There. But yes, this is all about safety, this one. and that's why it's also decorated like a Japanese police car. You can see they've got the bit with the light, where the lights would be, and then the dark blue and white. Kombawa Haunted Railway. Jake. Ah, yes, Jake. Kombawa. How are you, sir? The second item to arrive, there's actually two things in here, but the second item to arrive is this, and this was a fantastic deal. Something like £6 or something, and you get two buildings, two stores. Now, one is a specialist shop of jeans, which interests me for a start. But the other one is a more traditional looking shop, and it is a sake shop. Now, sake is, obviously most people think of rice wine, but sake can be any alcohol. So, yeah, according to all the books I've listened to and read recently, it can be any alcohol. Do Death Row stuff, will I go to Route 200 though? Where is it at? Where is it being held at? I'm not sure, mate. I will be honest. I'm struggling a bit with UK Rail again. And some interactions I've had of recent, which is partly why the stream last week was such a load of cobblers, really. And thanks for sticking with me those a bit. But yeah, I don't know. Alston Factory Derby. What are they doing there? You like to look around the works of it. I'm good, thank you. Yes, I'm good. We're running trains. Us part-timers in education have finished now for 2 weeks for the rest of them. Thanks for the like. But yes, Andy, that's a good point. Yeah, wait till the time comes. I'll have to see near the time. My calendar's pretty booked with aviation-related things, I must say. It's yeah, the calendar's pretty heavily booked with aviation things. Do you know what time of year it is, mate? So yeah, we have got these stores, and they are little kits. So what I'm going to do now, live, is I will attempt to build these, because I don't believe I need any glue. So we'll at least get them built, and we'll get them positioned so they appear in front of the camera. So they're in shot. I mean, the rail stuff will be coming still, because obviously that's the one thing I didn't really get onto last time, was the rail stuff will really come in model railway stuff. The streams are still going to be train oriented. I might show you a kit when I finish, or something like that, you know, like when I finish the Mustang. Hopefully by next week, you'll be able to see that. But yes, and then the build of the model railway itself. So yeah, don't despair on the train front entirely. But taken from the website. What's been taken from the website, mate? Let's have a go. We'll build the sake shop first. I think the good citizens of my little village here deserve some merriment making facilities. Oh, I'm sorry. I see. As part of next year's Route 200, also Convention Centre, as a temporary gathering of trains, railways, and cities in a generation. The greatest gathering this over weekend take place. Oh, I see. So it's a bit like the old, yeah, like the one they had up near Shildon that time. I'm not sure, was it? At Stockton Darlington Road or whatever. I know where I mean. Sure. But it is a big parade of trains going past on the colliery line. It'd be taken for a static. I might do. 3rd of August. Oh, blimey, August is busy. I'll have to have a look. I'll let you know if next time. If not, if I don't look before the end of the stream, I'll look next time. Right. Let's do this. So we've got a base. It's all lettered. You see it's got letters on it. Showing up. Might capture in the light. Yes, sounds more static. Ah, cheers. Thank you. Yes, I need to check. So I have been at least somewhat clever, and I've put all my plans onto the Discord. So I'm. Aha, there's mail on that bit. Aha, there we are. How about anyone else? Is anyone else doing these events? We've got some nice people to meet up with. It might make a difference. There we go. We've got 2 walls together. Certainly shouldn't be immensely taxing on the old brain box. You do have some extra stickers and things to put on them, but we'll just get them built today. So yeah, so with the layout build in mind, I was thinking about getting some more, make sure I got some more buildings. Oh, there we go. Perhaps you want a little bit of glue on these just to keep it together, but full list. Excuse me. Right, so I need to make sure it's got it all the way up. It's very glossy this, isn't it? It's very, very glossy. And then that bit comes up there. And goes into those 2 bits, I suppose. That's the right bit. No, that's not the right bit on that. Ah, it's all going to pop. It's all going to pop. That flaming Vulcan. Ah. That's locked that bit together. That's flicking locking that bit together. Oh! Go on. On you go. Not quite down to the back, but the rear end. We'll be watching Big Gulch after this. Very cool, very cool. Yes, indeed. Anthony, feel free to link it, or anyone else, feel free to link that in chat. Right. Now we put the roof. And there we go. Most of it built there. A side note, Astro Light Row will be 100 next year, and my monitor is inside. Very cool. Big milestones happening. Right, what have we got here? Photo. Oh, there's some little crates of sake for putting out front, so we'll wait till I glue those in, but we have got this signage to go on the front here, so we'll just do that. Oh god, I can only imagine You might imagine it being horrific there. Sorry, I can't imagine the Bachelor One doing a particularly good job. There we go. So we've got the signage on the front of that now. So, tell you what, we'll pop that here. Maybe. Something like that. Now you can feel like you're at the end of a street. Yeah, I don't want to walk it on their parade, but jeez. You've been signal boxed. That was cool for all that trouble. Seed. It was a seed. I feel something moving uncomfortably round. You probably know Andy quite well. You sort of get, hang on a minute, what's that? And then it's like, yeah, sort of distracts you a bit, doesn't it? Anyway, got the second one to build now. So, once you've got yourself a portly stomach on drinking too much sake, you can pop next door and get yourself a nice new pair of American-style jeans. Now, I learned from the first one, actually it's going to be easier to put this together while it's not in the base. It says. Oh yeah. Right, okay. Got another one on. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's got to be interesting. 307, 618 austerity, and 1369. Huh. I don't know if the Grange is still going. It's already broken once. It's coming in first, isn't it? No, it's at the worst place for it. Oh dear, right, there we go. So we've got, not done this all day. So you can do it if you folks. And you're thinking, really, you shouldn't have. It's this way it might actually help have it on the place. Tell you what. This one's a lot stiffer than the other one. Did a bit of loco surgery today. Concentration left me away with the fairies. Ah, fair. The train's top and tail, probably, yeah. This is very tight. Which loco are you performing surgery on there, Andy? Ah, Anthony's just asking the same thing. There we go. The fourth row Jupiter had wheel set replacement. Oh, blimey. Mission successful, sir. I finally got the GC chip for Quarry Hunter. About £10 more than the chips I normally get, annoyingly. Is that because it's so small? Thank you for the like. Oh wow, this is a tough little cookie, this one. As our American cousins say. Does not want to go in there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. First, don't force it, eh? Full step of the gearbox inspection and degrease. Oh, well done. They must go to the grease. Really? That's not good. There's a few locos like that, aren't there, in a minute, that are coming over grease. Well, because there's that one not DC. Ah, I see. You know, I made a decision earlier on. I'm not going to renew my 009 Society membership. I'm not getting an awful lot out of it. Not quite in perfectly, but it will do for tonight. And then the roof faces which way, dear boy? Which way? Ah. It's the pointy triangle bit to the front. Oh no, the roof is fallen in. I don't know why I'm speaking in a sort of weird. I thought 17 had no grease for us, isn't it? Blimey. But I'm guessing you never turned the wheel. Really? Jeez. Right, there we go. Aha. Oh. This is any cool, isn't it? Right. What membership? Yeah. And then all the finest cookie now. Oh, I see there's a little nub there it's been caught on, right. Hey, there we go. Took a little bit longer, but there we are. One jeans shop there, but there is more. There's a little doodad here to go on top. Let's go next to it. Sorry. Just stop or something. So we got a little sign type thing to go outside it there. I think the shop's reasonable value. There we go. I think the shop's reasonable value. I mean, Baldwin Tone 12Ds for 120 doesn't seem that bad when you look at how much they go for on eBay. Coaches are still near Heathrow, Anthony. Yes, yes, it can be really frustrating. I could say this stuff I was waiting for, say, it's been almost mid-November. Because obviously everyone starts their Black Friday deals like in January, don't they? So pour myself some more drink. Oh blimey, wow. 22 already. Right, we'll swap the twin DD51 certified now to the EF510. And do we want a different steam engine? Or are we happy with the same steam engine? True, but the customer made stuff 113 and finish 480. Again though, you try and buy that chassis on its own. It might seem a bit over the odds, but I have found myself, I think it's quite fair. It's definitely cheaper than buying it off eBay, I think. I can never pick them. I'm most happy with anything. If you want to change, go for it. Yeah, I mean, all the steam engines do look like that, basically. It's just wheel arrangement that changes, really. I could put like... Actually, do you know what? There is one that looks different. I'll put that one on. I'll put that one on, and it will be a non-Cato thing running as well. So here is the EF510. And mercy be, Chris has actually put it on the right way. Because it's got a rapido coupling this end and a knuckle that end. It needs the knuckle. Get the pantograph raised. The pantograph raised there. And there goes the 510. Certainly look like it, so that they all... I like it also as hard preferences, yes. Oh, absolutely, yes. Just that, yes, I do warn that the Japanese trains do, the steam engines do look very similar to each other. They're all black for a start. That sounds really horrific when you say that, doesn't it? No, they are, but they are. So they're all the same colour for a start. Is the best way of putting it. You know, UK railways like, oh, we've had a Duchess in red, or we could have a Great Western engine in green, we could have an LNER engine in blue, or a Southern engine in purple. Ah, you thought I was going to say green again. I never should have gone to Sunday, really. Do you know, Andy, once again, I'm sorry I wasn't there. Obviously, being in town, battling the traffic and everything around there, had to get some last minute bits sorted. Actually, for Sunday dinner, like you say, with the post, also getting it out of town on a Sunday afternoon was easier. I don't have a Junior not in green or black. Yeah, that's possible. I don't have one, but you can have a king in blue. Or a hall in Grimden. Thought you foxed me, did you? So during the EF58 takeover, we ran a manor in khaki. There we are. There we are. Got pants in khaki. But yes, unfortunately, I don't actually own any of these engines. I've got manors, I've got two manors, but they're both Great Western livery in green. So, yes, during that we ran the C62s. I believe Hot Dog Pilot may have asked for them. Well, someone asked for them. Someone asked for a steam engine. Anyway, we ran the C62, so I went through the big Baltic, and I may have mentioned it was one of only 3 classes designed post Second World War, and you had to get permission. But all 3 share the same boiler, quite literally share the same boilers, and this is one of them. And it's not something I run very often actually, considering it's actually brand new and runs really well. By Micro Race. Too much information. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Here we go then. Once that train's gone by, so I can actually get on the track safely. No, hang on a minute. We've got a bit of a kerfuffle here with the coupling. Hopefully that takes. Other than 24, did you have much of them? I've got child still, and I've got my wagons and my carriages. Oh dear, that's not going to be any good at all. That's going to go straight over there. Hold the line, please, callers. As I said to you the other day, it's not going anywhere. I've got a project for that. Actually, I'm the better one. Yeah, the better one here. I'll tell you what, let me move these coats out of the way so you can actually see the EF510 at least. There we go. Right. I never knew what you had, Bob. Also, Rails has some more Corey Huntswoods, but I believe they're sold now. What, the 009 ones, not the NG15 ones? Or whatever it is these days. We're lost in the storeroom, bloody hell. They've been lost for a while. Right, so this is what I'm going to run. Now I've got the coupling sorted out. I need to get on straight track 2. Oh, very good. Very good, Anthony. I'm blimey. Yes. So here we are. Now on the inside track, we have the Micro Race E10. This beast is a 210-4 tank engine with the same boiler as the D52 and the C62. And I say one of the only 3 steam engines designed and produced after the Second World War. Largely used as banking engines. They were seen occasionally together on passenger service when they were launched. And there is one preserved. I think they only made like 3 of them. 3 of them and 6 of them. There was a very, very small number of these. Oh, well done, Andy. I don't know. So we have one more locomotive change for the end of the evening. And that's to put D51 498 back on the 12 series cars, and to put another very special steam engine on the Hokusai. Okay. D51 to get away. There we are. I'm going to run the credit. So is everyone ready for the big day? If you celebrate it or if not, thank you for the likes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much there myself. Got one thing to wrap. And I'll be ready. Still intending to do Model Club tomorrow night on the server. At some point. For a bit. Yeah. Very cool. Compared to right good stuffing? Well, absolutely. Lie back and think of Britain. Oh heck no. Joyce and I have had something happen to do right after this stream tonight. Oh wow. Well, Godspeed and good luck and all the rest of it. All that good stuff. Best foot forward and all that. No. Still doesn't feel very Christmassy. I suppose part of the thing is that someone around here, I don't know who, you just can't get the staff. I've forgotten to put the lights on again. You can't actually see. There we are. TMC Weathered Corey Hunter, someone wants 254. Blimey, that's too much. Fallen Scrunch is the best way. And Kombawa Teacup. How are you, sir? My fine specimen. Ah, yes. Oh, you're talking to him. Right. Same for us, new ads. It's not worth it. And the thing is, I do narrow gauge. But that's part of the reason why I'm not going to renew my 009 Society membership. Is I do narrow gauge. I've been doing narrow gauge now for the best part of 5 years. So, no towards you. Need? Absolutely, sir. Oh, yes, a most happily profound nerd with my neighbour Totoro t-shirt on, of course. But yes, absolutely. Well, you know, it's that's just it. It's still very interesting. The one interaction I've had talking about Japanese model trains with anyone from the society, or who's another member, I should say, rather from the society, who's a member of the society. All they want to do is immediately smack down my collection. So I was like, okay, cool, yeah, I guess. But really funnily, is one of the things he said that, oh, why have you got that? That and that would never be seen next to each other. Go on the Tokyo Live webcam right now for one of the train stations. In the yard behind is one of the trains he said that would never meet. Running on the main line here is one of the trains he said wouldn't meet the other one. So they don't meet except for when they do. So I was just like, yeah, you know. I thought, yeah, well, I'm not taking any much out of this. There's never anything beyond this occasion some HOE in the magazine. The magazine I don't think seems to be a good reason either. So yeah, you know what? I've got better things to spend my money on. To be honest, more Japanese trains to start. Yeah, so yeah, very unfortunate. I'm sure it is a fantastic resource if that is the world you inhabit of 009 specifically. We like that, yes, we do like it indeed. Nesta 250, Linda 184, and the new Tin Cars 50. Heck no, not there, no. If it was going to be the only thing you ever did, the only modelling, the only railways models you were going to run, then I'd say, yeah, okay, you can possibly work it for it, because, okay, 250 for that, it's more than you'd have paid new for it back in the day when they came out. But on the flip side of it, you're not buying a fully outfitted Sakura scale panny tank, say, which will be 270 something, if I remember rightly. So, yeah, you know. So, but you're not going to be buying that. This is what you're doing. This is your life here. So it does kind of balance a little bit better that way, I feel. You know, and that's why I really do focus on focusing on the Japanese stuff now, because that's my bread and butter. That's what I do. Yeah, I've got my frog to prove it. We haven't had the frog, you know. Remember a frog? A grumpy frog is for life. Not just for Christmas. I know, the resemblance is uncanny. It's not cross-eyed, is it? Oh dear. Need to post a pic and full video of so you do indeed. You do indeed. Gumi, you're a geek. Excellent. Excellent. Merry Christmas all. Yes, Merry Christmas to you too. Geek there outside in many categories. Absolutely, Anthony. Best way to be, sir. But yes. You know, so it's, yeah. And actually, do you know what? It was a fantastic opportunity I was given earlier today by someone to talk about a little bit about my love for Japan, but one of my favourite Japanese things, the Mitsubishi A6M series of the Zero, or Zeke, Allied reporting name. Thank you, sir. Yes, I had it quickly done for me by a master a couple of 100 years ago. Yes, cost a bit, but you know, worth it. I think worth it. It's and it's nice to have that pleasant experience again. But it just these are great. These little moments where I get to talk about it. It's very rare that I do. I get to talk about something that interests me from Japan. It's someone who's actually interested in listening to what I've got to say as well. Not just, and that's why I enjoy these streams with you folks. You know, I try and tell you a little bit about the trains you're watching. I know you don't need a whole history lesson or anything. And to be honest, there's not much I can tell you as such. I know nothing about the F5-10-200 apart from it's in Pocket Sailor delivery and pulls this train. I've got another one in Cassiopeia delivery which pulls that train. That's all I know. I know they're brand new, top of the line models, but I enjoy them. I will learn eventually, but yes, I'll try and clue you in a little bit. And I think that's the message, and that's something I really want to get going with next year. So I know you will watch Anthony's stream because, well, do we not all sit as equals? I'm not around the rhomboid table. The finest folks do. And you watch it from the beginning, you see the bit where this channel is part of the Friendly Model Railway model group or something like that, YouTube group, Friendly YouTube model group. Sorry. On first chance to naturally wallow in self-isolation of obscure groups, I charge into it. That's my style, sir. To the newly gazetted hot dog pilot Andy, sir. I have a corner seat. Little sharp joke. Anyone who watched the series Sharp? Yeah, that's a sharp joke. And that one I found yesterday was just brilliant. That I commented, "That's my style, sir. That's my style, sir." So yes, you might see that little message come up at the beginning. You put the little video, and one of the clips is a Japanese train. You may recognise the coaches it's pulling. That's something actually. That little video is something I made, and it's something I truly believed in. So after a whole load of unfortunate business happened on YouTube with a couple of channels, and it's all about being that change we want to see, and that friendly community, that community for good, where people can just show their models, whether they be Japanese, German, French, well, maybe, no, French, and the rest of it, without any fear of being mocked for it, just people enjoying what they've got to show. Whether it's a Metric 109, a Spitfire, a Zero, a P-51 Mustang, you know, we can all just get on and enjoy what these have got to show. Or an F-18, I mean, that's pushing it a little bit, but hey. Kumbawa Daz. How are you, sir? No think style, it's more of a crazy petite. Very good, Andy. charter was indeed epic. Absolutely. Yes, of course. You may be familiar there, Teacup, with the scene where Simonson is being dressed down by Wellington. The fortune of mine, sir. Major Lennox paid with his life, sir. As you should have, if you had any sense of honour. Just popped in working. Oh, blimey, wow. Glad we can hopefully bring a little bit of joy to your working hours, sir. It's a track riding standard. There's no problem not knowing anything at all. So, in Japan, it's actually thinner. Here in the UK, so the Severn Valley Railway, I know you're familiar with, works on a gauge of 4 foot 8.5 inches. That's rail to rail. In Japan, the majority is 3 foot 6 inches, or otherwise known as Cape gauge. It was very big in its use on former colonies and colonial railways and that sort of thing. And the railways in Japan, help me out here. Come on, brain, you can do this. The civil engineer, who they got in to help them, was a Scottish chap who had worked on the Cape gauge in New Zealand, I believe, as well as South Africa. And he was trying to save the money as well. I'm sure there's a stereotype in there somewhere. We won't go with that. And built the railways to 3 foot 6. Indeed, there are hobbits in Japan. So a majority are. Now, since the rise of the Shinkansen, or the bullet train, which was designed by the British, the initial Type 0 series though, those rails are 4 to 8.5, the standard gauge again, because the wider gives them more stability. This is why we should all go on with Brunel's broad gauge. You never would have seen a broad gauge train on its side. But yes, and there are some of the more local lines are actually being widened to 4 to 8.5. The Kinetsu Railway, for instance, is one of these I know for definite, runs 4 to 8.5 inch gauge trains. There is a gorgeous one, and I might have to break my rule of having everything the same gauge, because they get in engaged, they'll all run on this track. But because it is just so beautiful. It is so beautiful, this train. It's a beautiful red train with a black stripe that goes along the side of the windows, and they're all tinted as well. Now, Andy, with your sense of humour, and actually Anthony with your sense of humour, I think you'll both enjoy this. The literal translation for the Kinetsu Railway comes out as the Kinki Nippon train. Nippon is in Japan. Yeah, it's Kinetsu, I'm afraid. But yeah, if you go on some of the websites and find the trains, it will say Kinki Nippon Railway. So you think you might check that. But yeah. Yeah. So basically that's the gauges there. So yeah, 3 foot 6 is the majority. But the trains still, you'll still fit on them very, very, very easily. Kinky, we like that. Kinky meaning plenty twisty, presumably. Possibly, yeah. I think it's meant to, it's well, I know it's meant to be the Kinetsu Railway. I don't know why Kinetsu comes out as Kinky, but it might be winding Japanese train, and that's where Kinki Nippon comes from. So you might be right there. Winding, twisting, yeah. But yes, I'm very tempted to get that unit. Get one of those. Beautiful model. The secret is, of course, I've had one of them before. Anthony, you may remember it. Had like a golden bird on the side. It might have been a crane, I think, on the side, rather than an eagle. In gold on the side of it, red and black thing. Someone does 09 Romney armor train for 35, that's quite good. Oh, very cool. You thinking again now then, Jake? In India there's a handy bandy gandy. You know, I can hear Ranji friends our Botland saying that. Well, based on the entire genre of art and literature in Japan, I think they be kicking in a certain way. Oh, hentai, we were talking about earlier as well. Also, hentai meaning pervert. It's time for a drink. More tea, Vicar. Of course, being Christmas time, some of us might get this one. Here's to the health of Cardinal Puff for the first time. There you go. Here's to the health of Cardinal Puff Puff for the second time. It's not a challenge when you're doing it with soda, is it? I'm having to put in brandy in your coffee. But it's that's medicine then, Andy. That's medicine. It's the episode of Dad's Army where Mandarin gets drunk and they make him a cardinal. He ends up saying, here's to the health of the Duchess of York, who's friends with Cardinal Puff 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 Puff. If you get the sequence wrong, you're also going to do it twice on the second time and bang it up twice. Get it wrong, you got to down your drink and start again. Obviously, you get more and more slosh. It is one of my favourite scenes in the entirety of Dad's Army. It beats, for me, that beats Don't Tell Him Pike, which is a classic, of course. I realise we're over time. We'll go up to 1/2 okay? 1/2? No, 1/2. Excellent, excellent. Mission accomplished. Excellent, oh boy, excellent. So, in that case, we're coming up to 1/2. We'll get the trains changed. So, same cars in both cases. Or with it. No, tell you what, we'll completely swap one out and we'll get we'll just change it on one of them. So the one coming off is actually going to be the E10, in which case we do want to put the D51 away. Sorry chap, don't understand your banter. Carriage crates coming over the briny. Cow crouchers creeping up on the croquet hoops. So. Drop me £1 in the custard. Ah, excellent. Right. I always feel like I'm opening some ancient tomb doing this, you know. Oh, you can't see up there as well with those legs. He said there's some glee for them. Oh, wait, you're only working. Indeed, sir, indeed. Alright. The hot dog pilot's quite fond of how fast we can swap out trains on here. So we don't knock him down. And start at the right end. Use for a rating device, we don't have to be on the train. And obviously a very special one here. Slightly back one, it would look like a Russian tank fragmentation. So obviously quite a special one, because some of you this year actually got to meet this set in person. And this is the complete box now out. This is phenomenal. I'm quite impressed with it, yes. And there we are. SL Yamaguchi pulled by C57-1. And D51-498 on... sorry, D51-200, sorry, on the... Just looking here. Right, tell you what, we'll do something else, we'll do something else as well. I'm not happy about the D51 on its own on those coaches. So, we are going to employ another member of the Kyoto Railway Museum's Roundhouse, C56-160. Which would need a couple of trains at this moment in time. So I took to prepare then put away. So I took some pairs. But yeah, I do love this whole system, the way it works. Yes, so for those of you who are at Getz on the Sunday, everything you saw there in person in the box is now running in front of you. That one. And Jesus, quick spot. I've got to do a couple of changes, you see. Unfortunately, the trends, I need to pop off, start wrapping presses. Okay, so yes, so we'll try and have a catch up on Wednesday regardless. Hey, yes, absolutely. Arigato gozaimasu. Sayonara. Right, let's do a couple of change. Oh, it's just the whole unit comes off, okay. Pull the coupler to get it off. Right. There we are. That's that off. And then go that way. Just however, okay. I've got a slight little spring now that's in there. There we are. Merry Christmas, Anthony. Yes, indeed. Don't get scrunch and crunch on slow trains, but someone is asleep. Yes. So there we go. Right, so now I've got the knuckle coupling fitted on that engine. What we're going to do is we're going to power that one up a bit and bring it to a stop. So here we are, and this is a very special occasion really. Oh, that's it, yes, we do want that one. We do want that one. because oh, what's the point of having a radar, Christopher, if you don't use it? This will be the first time all three of these locos will have run together. So on the outer track, it's going to be C57-1 and D51-200. Meanwhile, on the inner track, once that train's gone past, I can put the railer down. It will be C56-160. The Plucky Little Mogul, the Pacific and the Mikado. There we are, strolling away with that lot. There we go. So there's a job for me later on tonight, so I'll get the headboards and things fitted. There is a Yamaguchi headboard for it as well. And the numbers, either in red or in black. We'll have a look what it's been running as this year. Yes. I'll now put away the other two locos. Try sneaking at an odd angle now. There we go. In you go. In you go, into your little slug there. That one. Right. Box for this one there. Put that there. Not there. There. Move. Move. Well, I put that basis, I'll put the box away in. And nothing in it, there we go. Hit and go for a while. Does banking mean two engines, the front and back? All right. So banking is when another loco will push from the rear to assist the train up a hill. Or to help it descend as well. There we go. And the 510. There we are though. 7 likes. Wow, thank you. Now usually the C56, when it's actually on the Yamaguchi run, will have a DD51 in tow behind it to assist it on the full 5-car train here. But the model is doing perfectly well with the 5 coaches, so not as what's it as I was about the 51 on the Hokusei. I really love about these steamers from Kato is they're so quiet. Motors are really quiet, the mechanisms are super quiet. Literally, if I wasn't talking, I was just here on my own, watching it go round, the only sound you'd hear would be the wheels on the rails. So this is called a double header, this one, where you got 2 at the front like that. Double header, so that's 2. Yeah, so not one engine's not trying to put it all itself. Usually something railways try and avoid doing, because you're having to pay 2 crews and pay for fueling 2 engines to do one job. Obviously means you have less return on what the job's earning you. Unless you're the Midland Railway. The Midland Railway were quite fond of it. Short trains, if it was anything longer that needed 2 engines, they loved it. Yeah, so in this country it tended just to be engines. I think it's possible you can have an engine at the front, but I know in Japan there's one route in particular, the SGO line, where they still do, even the modern units still have a pair of electric locomotives that come on the end and assist with braking power down the hill, but they also do have a toothed rail they lock into, so which obviously helps them going uphill. They can push, and they've got the tooth rail like a mountain railway to help go up, and on the way down. They had some magnificent engines that were that line at one point, the ED42 class, which had great big coupling rods on the outside. There was another model of ED42. Kato, Tomix, if you're listening. I'd have it put in trains though, just because I've got no bank, so I don't need it to do any banking. Right, well I've noticed we're actually gone 2 minutes over where I said I'd be. Wow. I know various folks got things to go and do. I too have something I'd like to go and do. Actually, got the mods installed now, so I was going to give it a whirl. But I'll be in a different voice channel right tonight. So yes, so till next one, next Monday, we'll have the new year running. These days it's all multi-engine control from one cab. Back in the day it would have been basically down to the driver's skill to keep it balanced. But yes, so have a fantastic Christmas all of you. Enjoy the break you get, if you do get a break, everyone. For those who don't, especially those who work in military services, we thank you for allowing us all to enjoy ourselves, and hopefully you don't get called out. I bet it's nicer, especially on Christmas Day and that, to be on duty but not needed. But yes, so I shall say arigato gozaimasu and sayonara. Hey, Hot Dog Pilot got sayonara provided. Wonderful. Take care and enjoy. Remember, if you get any pigs in blankets, if they've definitely got bacon on the outside, then they belong to me, yeah? If you find them, please return, courtesy of. Take care all.